Well, we're going to dive into your new album that comes out September 12th, Pantheon. Why is it important for both of you to make an album these days while most bands are just releasing singles and EPs?
there's there's something to be said for making an album in the modern era, because like you said, a lot of bands are doing singles. They're going for just like the attention grab, right? And in modernity, that is kind of how people's attention spans have gone, is like they're constantly on the phones, on the apps, on the social media. And so the zeitgeist has kind of just been like attention deficit. Like, let's just go for the singles. I believe that cultivating, I've always believed this, I still believe it to this day, like cultivating a diehard fan base is it's going to be built on the backs of albums always. Like, you might get a lot of fair weather fans, you might get some good radio fans from just pumping out singles, something to be said for that business model. But for dance, I feel like what makes us special is like carefully crafting unique and memorable, timeless albums from start to finish, from the artwork to the instrumentals to the vocals to the lore and the story to the music videos. Like, every piece of art there is crafted to be its own era, in a way, its own piece of art. And so when you're building albums, at least for me growing up, there were so many albums that I could still go back to, and it's like a timepiece. It's like a time capsule. It like encapsulates everything that was going on in my life at the time, and all the memories I made, and all the good times, all the bad times. And there's just something, singles are good and you can make great songs, but an album, just like for me, is like a time capsule, is a piece of art that's just really memorable. And I think that that's how you build a diehard kind of cult like fan base, is by focusing on creating this like piece, this timestamp for the band that they can relate to, and then kind of and take and run with it. So that's my perception on it. I also, just as an artist, selfishly, I like making albums. I like going in with the mentality of like, oh, okay, I want to tell a story. I want to, have a flow. I like doing the album order and just making something that's like a bigger piece of art than just focusing on one single at a time. That's my perspective.